Today I'm going to show you how to colour in this bookmark by using budget pencils and some basic shading, layering and blending techniques. If you haven't already done so, download this free bookmark template at my website draganddrawn.com and print it out on either standard paper or perhaps something a little thicker, which will save you from gluing onto card after you've finished your colouring. Firstly, if you haven't done any colouring in before, you'll be amazed at what you can achieve while relaxing and having a bit of fun. So let's get colouring from this to something like this. I'm using 6 budget pencils that I started out with many years ago. They are Crayola and we have the 3 primary colours, red, yellow and blue. And when you mix these together, you get your secondary colours. Orange is from red and yellow, purple from your red and blue, and green from your blue and yellow. So this is part of your colour wheel, which you can look further into. I've also included a white and black pencil. Plus you'll need a sharpener and an eraser. Either a kneadable rubber or an eraser pen, which is very useful. Okay, let's move this out the way and have a quick look at basic shading. Let's take this orange, hold the pencil quite high up and just move backwards and forwards without applying too much pressure, and you'll get a nice even shade. Keep your pencil nice and sharp. As you hold the pencil further down, you'll naturally apply more pressure and get a darker shade, right down to holding it near the nib, so that's an easy way to vary the amount of colour you apply. What we can now also do is add layering, which simply means shading on top what we've already done. So rather than adding your colour all in one go, you can gradually build it up. It's easier to add more than it is to take too much away. Another little tip is using small circular movements for getting into any corners you need to fill. Now, if you want to quickly try out blending 2 colours together, just use this side of the bookmark as a practice area like this. I'm using orange and yellow, but you choose whatever you like. Start out with a little more pressure and get lighter and lighter. Then we'll do the opposite with the yellow. Nice and light. And now a little more pressure. So by using this simple technique, you'll create a smooth blend of colour with very little sign of a join. Okay, so now I'm going to time lapse a quick extra example for you down the side of the bookmark from blue and purple to green. Let's now shade the background of the bookmark. I'm using the colour blend for the background that I've just shown on the time lapse. Please feel free to follow along or choose whatever colours you desire. Equally, you don't have to start with the background first, it's just the way I like to do my pictures. Notice I'm using those circular motions I mentioned for the corners. I'm going to speed this up a bit and add comments where necessary, but you take your time, relax and enjoy the process. Remember, you can add as many layers of colouring as you like, so keep it nice and light. You might even like to leave areas of white space to give the impression of clouds in the sky. It also doesn't matter if you go over the outside edges, if you're going to cut out the bookmark to use later. In terms of pencils, just use what you have to start with. That's why I'm using these basic pencils for this video. You can get some nice results just with the basics. Then if you want to continue colouring in, move on to try different brands like Prismacolors and Supracolor pencils or their equivalents. Yep, okay, I'm happy with that. So here's another simple technique to help blend your colours together. All you do is take the white pencil and use it over the top of the areas you've just coloured, and this helps blend everything together. Now there are other blending techniques to use, but this is a nice simple method to start out with. So here is my background at the moment, purple drifting into blue and then green with some white left for highlights or cloudy areas behind the butterfly. Next, I'm going to colour in the wings. I'll use orange and yellow with a bit of red, but again experiment with whatever takes your fancy. Again, I'm using circular movements for little fiddly areas and corners, and then gradually blending the colours together. And as you can see, I'm using just the same basic techniques to colour the flowers in as well. I think we're almost there, but I would like to create a little bit more contrast between the leaves and the background. Now, one way to do this is to take my eraser pencil and just ease away some of the pigment in the background, and that's giving me the extra bit of contrast I want. So again, one simple little tool and technique that enables you to add nice effects to your colouring in. Just some finishing touches now. A little more green on the stem and the centre, and I think we're done. Here's the final bookmark, alongside the line art original we started with, plus another example I did in different colours. Thanks for watching this colouring in video, and I hope you enjoyed it. Next time we'll be colouring in Winter Moon, my reindeer picture, which you can get for free at draganddrawn.com. Feel free to comment and subscribe, and I would really appreciate a like. I'll see you in the next video.